My name's Kira. I'm going to walk you guys through a total body HIIT workout today. You don't need any equipment, just like a little bit of space. I don't have a lot, so whatever you have, you can make it work. Just a water bottle for some water. We'll take breaks in between. And just like a soft ground. We're kind of on the ground for a couple of them. So just if you need like a towel or a mat or something like that, that'll work. Or just like my ground's carpeted, so, or outside. So whatever you guys need to make that work. We're just gonna get started with a quick warm up. So just hop on up, fix my little guy. So we're just gonna get started here with a step tap, squeezing those shoulder blades back and together. Just warming up that body, getting your heart rate up. So what we're gonna do is 3 Tabatas today. So one Tabata is a series of 8 different sets. So we're gonna go 2 different exercises for each set. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, then switch to the next exercise. It'll make more sense as we go. I use a Tabata timer, so you can download one if you would like, but I'll keep the time for this one. The Tabata timers are free. I have one from like on my iPhone, and that's just, I just searched Tabata timer and that was easy. We're going to take it to an overhead reach here in 3, 2, and 1. Tapping it here. Just tapping that opposite toe on the ground. Getting that heart rate up. Gonna take it to a twist here in 3, 2, and 1. Twisting across. So between each Tabata we will have a minute break, and that's whenever I'll like cue taking a drink, but feel free to take breaks as you need and grab drinks as you need, totally up to you. You can always pause this. It'll only be about a little less than 30 minutes probably. So if you want a more complete workout or want just a longer workout, you can always do it twice or add something else to it. I'm gonna take it to a squat here in 3, 2, and 1, squatting it down. Keeping those knees in line with those toes, the chest nice and high. Don't have to go super low here, just warming it up. Squeezing those glutes to the top. Awesome. I'm going to take it to jumping jacks here in 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks here. If you don't want to add that hop, you don't have to. You can always just tap it here. One leg at a time. Totally up to you. Awesome. Keep it up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just gonna take it to a march. Driving that knee up. Can always pick it up here into high knees. Totally up to you, however you want to do it. I'm just gonna go here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Grab a drink. I'm going to show you guys the first couple exercises here. So we're going to start with a burpee and then an RDL with a row. So I'm going to adjust this camera. So that burpee, you get options. You can add that hop at the top, hop it back, hop it forward, and then add that hop again. Hop at the top. However you want to do it. You don't have to add that hop. You can always just step it back, stand it up, however you need to do that one. And then for this next one, we got an RDL with a row. So we're gonna go, you're hinging forward at your hips, keeping that back nice and straight. So you're hinging forward, having those arms out in front of you. You can always pull them back like this or out long. So that's gonna be our row. So you're coming here and down, here and down. Make sure you have enough room and down. Just focusing on squeezing those muscles at the top, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and squeezing your glutes up here. Finding that balance as well. If you don't like that, you can always just do that row. You can hold on to something and just do that RDL. Whatever you need to do there to make it work for you. Okay? So we're gonna go 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. Make modifications as you need. Switch it up, find more space. Totally up to you, however you need to do it. And we're gonna get started here in 7 seconds. Here in 5 with those burpees. 3, 2, and 1. Tapping at the top here. Nice and soft on that landing with those feet. Keeping those glutes low down in that plank. Not sticking your glutes up here. Keeping them nice and low. You can always just squat it up. You can always step it back. However you need to do it. We got 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. We're going to go into that row with the RDL next. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Just bring it here. Rolling it back. Keeping that balance. Squeezing those muscles at the top. Nice and slow and controlled here. We're going to switch to the other leg the next time so you can stay on this leg the whole time. We got 5 seconds. Keep it up, finish strong. And 1, taking that break, awesome job. We're going back to that burpee here. In 3, 2, and 1. Adding that hop if you want, you don't have to. Use whatever hand position is most comfortable for you. Sometimes my wrists give me trouble, so I sometimes just go down on fists. But however you need to do it works. Keep it up, you guys. Stay strong. Less than 10 here. You're in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Take that break. Like I said, grab a drink throughout if you need. 2, and 1. Onto that other leg now. For the RDO with the row. Squeezing those muscles, trying to keep those hips nice and level, not opening up like that. Keeping those hips level. Just squeezing your glutes nice and tight. 2, and 1. Awesome job. Halfway through this set. Going back down for some burpees here. In 3, 2, and 1. Adding that hop. Keep it up, you guys. Try to pick up the space, these last 2. I know I hate burpees too, but they're a necessary evil sometimes. You guys got this. Less than 10 here. Keep it up. Stay strong. Give me a couple more. 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. Back to that first leg for the RDO with the row. We're going to go here in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow here. Squeezing those muscles. Keeping those hips steady. Abs nice and tight. You guys got this. You're more than halfway there. Stay strong. We got 5, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome. We got one more round through this. Here in 3, 2, and 1. Back to that burpee here. Awesome. Trying to pick up that pace. You guys got this. Stay strong. After this, we got a minute break. Finish it out here. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. We got one more. RDL with the row. On that second leg. Trying to keep that balance. You can always grab onto something. Make those modifications as you need. Totally up to you. It's your workout. You guys got this. Halfway there. Almost to that minute break. Finish strong here. We got 5, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Grab that drink. Try to keep those feet moving a little bit. I'm going to show you guys those next 2 in a minute.
Recovery.
Alright, so next 2 we got a half jump lunge, which is kind of different, but so we're going in that lunge, so we're coming down, you're just switching those feet, you go into the same leg forward each time, so it's basically you're stepping forward and back. You can always slow it down just like this, just with that step, or you can add that hop. Totally up to you. Since we do it 4 times, we'll go 2 on each side. Next one, we got a tricep dip with the toe tap. So we're going here on the ground, glutes nice and high. Just going to start.
Workout pause.
Alright, so on that ground, those fingertips towards your glutes, raising it up. Going down, tricep dip, then we're going to toe taps. Tricep dip, tap, tap. If you don't like the tap, you for sure don't have to add it. If you don't like the tricep dip with it as well, you can always just do the toe taps. Or just hold it up in that position. However you need to do that. Slow it down, speed it up, do what you need to do. And we'll get started here. In 3, 2, and 1 with that half jump lunge. So keeping those knees both in line with your toes here. Get your arms involved. You can always step it. Slow it down here. Totally up to you. You guys got this. We got 5 seconds. Keep it up. 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're bringing it down to the ground. For that tricep dip with the toe taps. Keep your fingertips towards your glutes. Tricep, tap, tap. Try to keep your abs nice and tight to keep you up. You guys got this. Keep it up. Stay strong. 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. We're going back to that lunge. To the other side this time. So putting the other leg forward.
Exercise.
Same principles apply here. Keeping both knees in line with those toes. Try not to bring that front knee super far in front of your toes. You can always slow this down. Just stepping it here. However you need to do it. You can switch up between the 2 with the hop and then without. Totally up to you here in 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. Back to the ground here. The tricep dip with your toe taps. 2, and 1.
Exercise.
Keeping those glutes nice and high. And tapping those toes. Even if you just want to kick your legs up, it's also fine, another option. You don't have to actually tap your toes. Looking great, guys. Keep it up. Finish strong here. You got this. 2 and 1. Taking that break. Going back to that first side for that lunge again here. Halfway through this set. And 1.
Exercise.
Keeping those knees in line with those toes, that chest nice and high. You can always slow it down, don't forget. But push yourself here. It's the last time on this side. You guys got this. Less than 10 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome. Coming back to the ground. Going back to that tricep dip. And 1.
Exercise.
You guys could always just be here. And that tricep dip. However you want to do it. Keeping those abs tight. That body stable. You guys got this. Finish strong here. 2 and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. One more time through each of those, then we'll take that minute break here. Stand back up. We got that last side for those lunges.
Exercise.
Can always step it. You guys are looking great. Keep it up. Stay strong here. 15 seconds. Adding that hop for this last 10 if you can. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. We got one last exercise, 30 seconds of work, then we got that minute break. Here in 3, 2, and 1.
Exercise.
Dipping it down. Adding those toe taps. You can always make those modifications as you need. You guys got this. Finish strong here. Abs tight. Keeping that balance. Keeping those fingers toward your glutes. 2 and 1. Take that break. Awesome job, guys. Grab a drink. Try to keep those feet moving a little bit.
Recovery.
So we're going to try to hit your abs a little bit more with this last one. So we're going to be on the ground. So, first one we got raised tabletop with a shoulder tap. So you're going to be here in that tabletop, raise your knees up, and just tap your shoulders. Squeezing those abs. You can always just be here, tapping, or back in that normal plank. If you're in that normal plank, stepping those feet a little wider will help. Trying to keep those hips as stable as possible, not shaking all over the place. And then we got a reverse V-up with toe taps and a mountain climber if you want to add that. You don't have to. You can always make those modifications as you need. So we're here in that plank. You're coming up. Tap that toe. Tap that toe. You can always add slow mountain climbers anywhere within that as well. You can also speed those mountain climbers up and come here. So however you want to do that, make those modifications as you need. You can always just do a mountain climber. You can always just do the toe taps. You can always just do the V-up. So however you want to do that, just squeezing those abs really tight throughout, and using your abs to pull your body into the V and not just your hip flexors. All right, so we will get started here in 10 seconds. Grab another drink if you need. Got those raised raised shoulder taps. Here in 3, 2, and 1.
Exercise.
Keeping those hips stable and not swaying them super far one way or the other. Just tapping nice and slow here. Abs nice and tight. Pulling that belly button in towards your spine, keeping that back flat. Good job, keep it up here. Here in 3, 2, and 1, take that break. Awesome job, guys. We're going into that reverse V up with your toe taps and or mountain climber.
Exercise.
You can always get rid of one or both of these things. However you need to do it. Slow down those mountain climbers if you want. Squeezing those abs nice and tight. You guys got this. Keep it up. We got 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. Going back into those shoulder taps. And 1.
Exercise.
If this much on your hands is bothering your shoulders or your wrists, I'll show you some other options this time through. You guys got it. Stay strong here, keeping those abs tight. 10 seconds here. Keeping those hips steady. 2, and 1. Taking that break. So for that V up, you can always do that just on your back. I'll show it to you guys now. So
Exercise.
just bring it here. You can always single leg it. Just bringing that up. You can always continue with those on your back, or you can always bring both legs up at the same time. That just makes it harder. Now you want to get those mountain climbers here, but still working your abs and taking that break. Awesome job. We're halfway through this set. Flipping it back over if you're on your back. We got those shoulder taps next. And 1.
Exercise.
Nice and controlled here, you guys. Finish strong. Okay, like I said, you can always take these down onto your knees. Back into that regular plank. However you want to do it. You can always do a half plank. Just here down on your knees. However you need to do it, make those modifications as you need. We got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. Back into those V-ups, however you want to do that. Adding the toe tap, adding that mountain climber if you want.
Exercise.
Back in that plank. Keeping those glutes nice and low whenever you're down in that plank or in that mountain climber. You guys got it. Keep it up. Finish it strong here. This is the last Tabata today. Got a minute break coming and taking that break. Awesome job. One more time through each of those. Then we will be done. We'll cool it down. Into that shoulder tap. Whatever variation you want to take here, push yourselves. Last time through. You can always take those breaks as you need. Keeping that breathing under control here. You guys got this. Awesome job. Finish strong. We got 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Awesome job. We got one more time on those V-ups here. Then we'll pull it down.
Exercise.
Like I said, you can always flip it over and take it to those V-ups just on the ground. You can always get rid of those mountain climbers and just do toe taps. You can always just do mountain climbers or just V-ups here. You guys got this. Finish strong. Last exercise today. 2. And 1. Take a break. Awesome job, guys. Grab a drink, then we'll cool it down. You did great today.
Recovery. Workout
You
pause.
finish it off. Alright. Nice deep breaths here. We're going to take it down for some stretches. Bringing one leg out. Leaning it forward toward those toes. Don't have to grab your toes. Just feeling that stretch in the back of your leg here. Nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling that stretch here. And switching it to the other side, tucking that foot in. And here. If you guys wanted to do this again, that was a great time to pause, rewind to the beginning, go for it again. If you don't want to do it again, join me in the cool down. You can also add other things to it if you would like. That is totally up to you. Whatever your body needs today. Feeling that stretch back here. And come into a sit. Well, we're actually going to do here, twisting across. Not cranking on that back too much, just kind of feeling the stretch in your glute here. Deep breaths here in through your nose, out through your mouth. Other side. Bringing that breath under control. You guys did great. And bring it here, just into a seat. Bringing your arm across your chest, grabbing above or below that elbow, not directly on, keeping your shoulder nice and low out of your chin. Deep breaths here, you guys got this. And behind your head, hitting that tricep, reaching that hand down your back. Again, pulling above or below that elbow joint, not directly on it. Keeping that chin nice and high out of that chest. And another across your chest. Sit however is comfortable. You can sit on your couch if you're at home, or like a bench, whatever works for you. Deep breaths here. And behind your head. I hope you all had a great first week of classes, if this is your second week now. And have an awesome rest of your week. Shaking it out here. Stretching the chest. Pulling forward, or pulling your shoulder blades back and together, feeling that stretch across your chest. Adding 2 deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice and full here. And out through your mouth. Awesome job today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Kira, and have an awesome week. Stay healthy and stay safe.